Alright, traders, what's going on here? Brandon. We're going to go over a couple swing trade ideas I have for today. It's Wednesday the 25th. Alright, let's get into it. IRBT. We traded this today. Huge gap on earnings. On the daily, it broke out of a nice trend line resistance we had. Of course, just gapped right over it, but it's having a lot of trouble with this line multiple times. Now that we're over it, I think it's extremely bullish. This 83.50s level is what I want to see hold up on IRBT. Okay, if we look all the way back on the 10-year, as far back as the earlier 2017 here, we have a bunch of interaction with this 83.50 level. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 7 tops, including today's pre-market support that we're playing off of today. So what I'd like to see in IRBT is, now that it's double topping right here in live time, I'm gonna hope for a sell-off. I'd like to get it somewhere near the 83.50. That would be great. If it happens to start bouncing in the 84.50, that's fine. You can get long anywhere in between that point section. That's where I'm going to get long. Starter position, you can always add to it. You don't have to go all in all the way. 25 shares, 50 shares. This thing continues up on points, will net you, hundreds of dollars in the next couple days. So IRBT is the first one. We're going to look for a sell-off. Hopefully get the entry around 83.50. If not, I'm going to take it around 84.50. Stop would be all the way at the 80.50s. I don't see it going that far down, but you never know. So I'll be looking for that on IRBT. Next up, you have is DE. It's going to be Deere Company, John Deere. I have a starter position on this already. I took that near yesterday's pre-market here highs, 137 area, just 50 shares starting. Risk is going to be break of lows, but interesting daily. Lots of Trump news surrounding the farms and such. If we just chart this out quick from its old support that it had right here, its ultra low that we had near these candles here. We have a decent channel that we're working with I had this all set up. I don't know where my lines went. Cleared it off. But right now, this is what we're looking at. This wedge pattern we're showing here. I'm hoping it's going to break to the upside. Okay, so I'm getting long here at the bottom of this candle, 136. 70s area I think was my initial fill, somewhere around there. But we're gonna look for it to come down. First line I want it to hold is that 136.50s. It's a really tiny starter position, so if it does happen to break down by points, it's only $100 here or there. Ultimate stop out is going to be below 134.30s. I'd like to see in the next couple days kind of grind up, consolidate, break out of this channel, and give us a nice pop. This could yield us 3 to 5 points here on DE. So that chart's looking nice. The last thing I wanted to kind of cover was Tesla. Tesla's on a very loose watch right now, and that's only if it happens to start breaking to the upside, and we need good news. We need a catalyst. There's just tons of bad news surrounding Tesla. Market makers seem like they hate Tesla. It's a cult name. Big oil companies, everybody else obviously hates Tesla, so these guys get beat up quite a bit. My last swing was in the 309s, which was back here. Yeah, I was right here on a 309, so I was playing off of all these wick supports along with this support here near 5.7, 5.8, and then I played it here long. Woke up to a 10-point trade. That was crazy. So the only reason we're looking at it here is a couple of rejection, but we're starting to create a higher low here off this 290-240 support. So if there's a couple sell-offs down to 296.25, I'll be taking Tesla long as well. Hopefully we can get some movement back to the upside. Have to break out of this low trend line though. So those are the three we're going to be focusing on this week. IRBT is going to be pretty much my biggest main watch here. This thing has lots of volume, and the next 2 to 3 days after earnings is always fun to play. So try to catch the bottom on this, and I'll see you guys in the morning.